Look, I want to try new things, but what if that means changing the way things are? I like the way things are. I mean, yeah, I want to explore the worlds, go on new adventures, ride motorcycles. Maybe not. Go to auditions, but I want things to be the same when I get back. And yes, I know that change is inevitable. People change. Places change, but I don't want them to. I'm excited for the future, for what's to come, but I'm worried about what I'm going to be leaving behind. Like, what if I'm gone for too long? What if I change? Maybe I don't need to try new things. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, but maybe I'm not ready for change. I'll never know until I try, but I'm okay with being a kid a little while longer.
Hey, Vanessa. Oh my god. I just had the worst class ever. Mr. Latch went on and on about how, like, technology isn't in our society and we shouldn't hold like it's some kind of baby. He's so old.
That sucks.
I know, but Allie was mimicking him the whole time, so I guess it wasn't that bad.
Cool.
You're so lucky that you have PE before lunch and get out early. I can't stand these extra 15 minutes.
Yep.
What's wrong, Vanessa?
Remember those super tough high schools that I applied for? The ones I thought I wouldn't get into?
Yeah, of course.
Well, it turns out I got into one of them.
That's great news. We should go celebrate.
No, Alex, stop. Don't you remember where the school is?
No, but if it's in downtown Chicago, I don't mind taking the bus up there. It's not that far from this part of the suburbs.
It's not in Chicago.
It's in another suburb? That's even better.
No, Alex, it's not even in Illinois. It's in California, a town called Manhattan Beach.
Wow. How is it going to work?
Well, I'm going to live there because it's a boarding school.
Wow. We're going to be on the soccer team. We're going to be the Lincoln Lions.
I'm sorry, but if I don't go, my parents are going to be super disappointed.
So what? It's your life.
I guess I kind of want to go as well.
What about me?
We can still FaceTime.
Come on, we've seen movies like this. Friends always drift apart and we connect when they're like 30.
Our life isn't a movie. We'll figure it out.
No, we won't.
See, I want to go. But at the same time, I don't. I want a better future, but I don't want to leave Alex. She's my best friend.
She's my best friend. And she's never left me before. I can't go through high school without her.
I know high school won't be easy for me, but she'll be fine. She's such a social person.
Vanessa is so smart. And I know this will be better for her future. But I don't know if I'll be okay.
I know I have to go, but I'm gonna miss her so much.
I know she has to go. But I'm gonna miss her so much. Hey, I'm sorry. You're right, you should go.
Thank you. I knew you would understand. I love you. I love you more than anyone or anything. You mean the world to me. I can't even imagine my life without you. If somebody asked for me to trade you for anything in the world, I wouldn't. I couldn't. See, you're the happiest person to see me whenever I come home. I love you more than anything. I really do. People say man's best friend, but I say my best friend.
We all live thinking the exact same thing. We're born, live our life, then die. For all I know, I'm the only person that knows we don't follow that cycle. Right now, I live with one of my families in California. It's a great life and all, but I know something that no one else does. My parents have always told me I have a wild imagination, but this is not my imagination. It's way too real to just be in my head. This is not my only family. No, let me rephrase that. I've lived a different life before. I used to live in Arizona with my parents and two brothers. I remember it so clearly. Their names were Matt and Tyler, and we had a golden retriever named Max. God, I miss them so much, and the worst part is, I know they're still in that old house on 15th Street. I guess we're supposed to forget everything that happens before we die, but I didn't forget. I wonder if they still think about me. Because even if they don't know it, I remember them.
Language. What is the definition of language? That's a good word choice. Language is a method of communication between multiple people. It's a way to convey your ideas. So then why have we turned language into a structure in which we give kids lower grades on tests and we make fun of people when they don't use it correctly? Why? Is it because of evolution? Evolution is trying to make our species better, to make it stronger. But we're not doing that. We're doing the opposite. We're making it harder to compete with others. I'll give you an example. This was a long time ago, back when the cavemen were around. It went something like this. I know you're all dying to know what that meant. That meant, you go pick berries, there. But we can't go say, you want to go mall? They make fun of us, they laugh at us. Doesn't make sense. But when does anything? If we could do something about it, maybe we can make language simpler. Like prefixes and suffixes. Don't even get me started on those things. I can go on and on for like 30 minutes about why they shouldn't exist. But back to the main point. Maybe if we can change language and we can change what we say and how we say it, maybe we could change even more.
Today, in a middle school very near here, two frenemies are fighting over a comic book.
Frenemies?
Shut up, Katie. You got to narrate for the last kids who fell into the comic book.
Fine. So what's the story on these girls?
Well, they used to be friends, but Alice feels that Juliet doesn't care about what she likes. And Juliet feels that Alice doesn't care about her feelings.
Okay, then I go being the superhero this time.
No, you got to be the hero last time.
Fine, I'll be the villain.
Give me back my comic book! It's mine! You borrowed it last year.
Of course, blaming it on me again, bestie. I thought you didn't even like Piper Powers, and you know she's my favorite.
Wow, you actually remembered something about me. Bestie, congrats. But I like Katie Kapow. She's in this book too.
Whatever, give it back!
Never fear. Piper Powers is here.
Power up! Wham!
Piper Powers?
Katie Kapow?
Aren't those the characters from the comic book?
Retaliation! Boom!
Oof, they're going to kill each other.
Death punch!
Now!
I was gonna win.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
How did we get into the comic book?
I have no idea, but for the time being, maybe we should stop them from killing each other.
Good idea.
Okay, but we're still not friends.
Good.
Good.
You have to stop fighting.
Why, civilian?
Friends fight all the time.
Well, that's partly true.
Whatever.
You never care about my feelings.
Well, you never care about what I like.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
You always have an excuse. When was the last time you actually cared about my feelings?
I cared about your feelings when you were friends. That's what friends do, as if you would know.
Ooh, shots fired.
I'm gonna get some popcorn.
We're not friends now, and whose fault is that?
So, have they gotten anywhere?
No, we should help. Well, civilians, this has been fun and all, but Katie and I have to go see Infinity War, so... Okay, fine. Katie?
Why are you even fighting?
I always told Alice that I didn't like it when she laughed at me and she wouldn't stop.
That's not true. I wasn't laughing at you to be mean. I was laughing at you because it was sort of funny. I wasn't trying to be mean, and I'm sorry that it hurt your feelings.
I guess it was sort of funny, and I'm sorry I never cared about what you liked. I have different opinions, but I should have expressed them better. Told you putting them in the comic book would work again.
You put us in the comic book?
What? So this mess is all your fault? I wouldn't call it a mess. You're friends again.
Time to go.
Told you it would work again.
Sorry, the last two kids got stuck for a year. Wait, did they actually ever get out?
And so, Alice and Juliet learned the value of friendship and lived happily ever after.
Piper, we're not in a fairy tale.
Oh, right. And so, Alice and Juliet signed multi-film deals that kept them from making any creative choices and were forced to make subpar films for the rest of their lives because they couldn't get roles in Marvel ones.
Exactly. The end. OMG. This filter is so cute.
Oh, gee, let me see.
Eee! This is super cute. Hashtag filter of the week. OMG. Oh my gosh, what happened? You won't believe this. This is horrifying, terrifying, terrible.
Is everything okay?
I just noticed I have less followers on Instagram.
How many did you lose?
1.
Wow, that's such a big problem.
I know, right? I don't know what to do.
Me neither. This is such a disaster.
If I don't get that follower back, people will notice. And if people notice, my social life will collapse. I only have a social life, so everything else will fall apart. And if that happens, I'm going to die.
Nothing's going to happen with just one follower.
Ugh, you don't understand the pain I feel when I see that Becky didn't respond to my message after I sent it like 2 seconds ago.
She did what?
Yeah, I can't even with her.
I got an idea. I'll just tag you in this post and tell people to follow you. Hashtag Man Crush Monday.
Ooh, who?
Oh my gosh, no, I can't.
Why? What happened?
Last night, I stayed up all night talking to Zach, and he hasn't even sent me streaks.
Zac Efron?
Duh, who else? Come on, catch up, Sasha.
Oh no, do you think he died?
That'd be the end of the world as we know it.
It's okay. Tag something else. We got this.
How about Woman Crush Wednesday?
Ah, yes, you are a lifesaver.
And post it.
Oh look, I already got 1,000 more followers. Thanks.
OMG. I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Katy Perry. She's gonna roar at me.
Calm down. Kids are so addicted these days.
Excuse me?
What?
You just called us addicts.
Yeah, and?
I'll have you know, I am nowhere close to having an addiction. I simply rely on my phone for every single little thing, like social media, friends, what to do.
What to wear, what to say, how to get a guy to like you.
Okay, so we have a little problem.
Finally, you realized. You know that there are other people in the world who are dying of starvation while you're here crying about not getting the phone you want or not getting enough likes on your post.
OMG! Hashtag stop world hunger!
Okay, that's not gonna help whatsoever.
Flowers represent a wide range of emotions, from
lilacs to roses. We use them to express our feelings. But we can't always rely on flowers to say things for us. When my favorite musical closed, I was devastated. But I didn't go around giving out flowers. How could I go up to someone and say, "Hey, I'm sad, here's a rose"? No. I talked it out. I cried. Life comes at us fast, and we can't just hand it a flower and tell it to stop. We as human beings feel emotions every second of our lives. We have to be human when flowers can't.
Kids were making fun of me today. Don't act surprised, it happens all the time. They called me a nerd. That's ridiculous, right? I mean, I am not a nerd. I do like to read, though. And I guess I kind of am a fangirl. I did used to wear glasses. I do strive to get A's. And I do have like 3 book-themed Instagram accounts, but oh my god, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. There's something wrong with me. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. That kind of has a nice ring to it. And if I already do all the things that would make me a nerd, and I enjoy doing all those things, maybe I should embrace this. I am a nerd. I like the sound of that.
Curiosity killed the cat. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. He who undertakes too many things at once rarely do any of them well. Ever the pessimist, I understand your attitude towards my retail wisdom, written far before my time, and will continue in the ever-expanding world before us. Life shouldn't be, can't be summed up in simple words. Life is unjust, unfair, constantly moving at a pace that isn't yours. It is not simple, nor forgiving, nor malleable to your will. Life turned out to be complicated and stressful. A couple of words aren't allowed to explain life. How can the pen be mightier than the sword when the sword reads blood thicker than water? Because no matter how turbulent and harsh life may seem, no matter how kind it may seem before stripping it all away, no matter how the rain may drown the flowers, life is worth living. Looking down the barrel of expectation and reality, we're so blinded by the fear of it, we don't even realize it's not loaded. Living is a testament to how life has thrown its harshest winters, its worst storms, and in the end, we get up and we move on. That strength of will, strength of defiance, has allowed us to survive this long. Because the pen is what pries death from the doorsteps of innocent men and women and ushers peace. A proverb is one man's wit and all men's wisdom. Living is based on the simple truth that is full of mysteries and dangers behind every door, and yet we still survive. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Hi. Honestly, I don't know why I'm here. I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just have an appreciation for something, and that's totally okay. Fine, I'll agree. I have a minor flaw. A little addiction. And I know it may sound bad, but just hear me out. I'm addicted to books. There, I said it, the secret's out, and I will be shunned from this world as we know it. It's worse than the scare quality on Stephen King books. But I mean, it's not exactly my fault. I mean, Rick Riordan and J.K. Rowling just keep on publishing books, so it's not my fault. And I've tried techniques to get rid of it. I hid all my Barnes & Noble gift cards, but I still ended up in the store, and you have no idea what it's like being so close to the books and just out of reach. I also learned that day that Barnes & Noble employees can be quite rude. I mean, I just wanted to stay overnight with the books when he locked down. And I tried other techniques. I watched television. And it worked for a bit, but then I decided to try some movies based off of books. Bad idea. After a bit of that, straight back to books. Oh, you're right. The session's over. I think we made real good progress, Doc. I'll see you next week.
Where am I?
The place you go, you die.
We're waiting to be judged or something. Welcome to purgatory, honey. I don't have time for this.
Technically, you do. Well, back when I was alive, I was a comedian. So I said to her, "Of course I'm winning. You still don't know how to play the game." Thank you. A fact you may not know about me is I've been afraid of fruits since I was 5 and my mother choked on a tomato. Wasn't that a funny joke?
You're a joke.
That's what the audience said. Then they started throwing things at me, and one thing led to another, and I slipped on a banana.
You died because you slipped on a banana.
A banana peel, actually. Someone ate the banana.
Well, I was a rock star in my time on Earth. Despite my awesome music, I was kept down because the music industry is afraid of real talent.
Oh, was your music igneous?
What?
Because of rock music. Igneous is a rock. Came up with that just now.
You're the worst comedian ever. Anyways, I was kept down because the music industry is afraid of real talent. So when the supposed music critic, Critical Casey, gave my album an awful review, my crowd got substantially smaller.
Oh no, how awful.
So, when I went for my stage dive, no one was there to catch me.
I guess your performance really took a dive.
I'll kill you.
But I was alive. I was a music critic, going under the alias Critical Casey.
You! You dead man! I'll kill you!
Woman, honey. I'm a dead woman. And don't take it so personally. I reviewed a lot of awful musicians in my time.
What, did they all revolt and attack you?
Of course not. I got hit by a car.
Could have been worse.
How?
You could have slipped on a banana. Or suffocated to death in your sleep. Or you could have been hit by 2 cars.
This was a lot more of a downer than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, we all just died. Just suddenly. Almost as suddenly as that doorway appearing.
That must be the doorway to heaven.
What doorway? What are you talking about?
I think that means you're not coming to heaven with us.
Well, that sucks! You guys should probably go.
Alright, see ya.
Are you going to be okay?
I'm going to hell.
Right. Have fun!
They kicked us out.
Music. Music has been a big part of my life for my entire life. It's a great form of expression. It lets you gain your fullest potential. And I really love it. Too bad I suck at it. I mean, I'm the absolute worst. If there's an F chord in a song, I just stare into the void as I slowly weep, wondering what evil came up with this. And I used to do choir, too, in 4th and 5th grade. Sucked at that, too. I mean, when we were doing warm-ups, everybody was saying do, re, mi, and I was saying do, why, me. Don't even get me started on piano. I mean, I could actually play a song in it, though that song was the Jaws theme song with one note. But I'll take all the small victories I can get, because I won't get a big victory for a while, probably. So until that day, I'm gonna keep going. And I'm not gonna let me sucking or anybody else telling me I suck stop me from doing what I love.
It's coffee break.
Really? Thank God. I've been running around all day for Dana.
Oh God, here she comes.
Make way for your favorite person in this business.
You're not our favorite.
Hush now, Karen. You all know that I'm much better at this job than you.
No.
Janice, go and get me some coffee.
Yes, ma'am.
Karen, go and get me a bagel.
Just get Janice to do it. She's the reason we hired her as our assistant anyway.
Ma'am? What is it, Janice? Did you already forget how to make my coffee?
No, ma'am.
Well, I like an extra hot double mocha latte with 4 pumps of chocolate, 2 shots of steamed milk, some whipped cream, those little sprinkle things on them, some cinnamon
No,
and...
ma'am, that's not...
Excuse me, but I wasn't finished. And a cherry.
Do you really want to put a cherry on coffee?
Thank you very much for your concern, Karen, but I'm a grown woman, okay?
Just calm down, Dana.
Oh, I'm sorry. All I wanted was some coffee, but no. Janice seems too busy to get me one.
No, ma'am, that's not...
No, Janice, you need to listen. You need to focus on getting me some coffee.
The coffee machine is out of order.
Go and... Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me this before? Are you serious? I've been trying to tell you this the whole time, but you keep on cutting me off. She's right. There's no coffee.
You broke the coffee machine!
But I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You destroyed it with your presence.
Do you want me to leave?
Yes.
Wait.
Wait, no, what are you doing? You need to come back and fix the coffee machine.
You can't leave me alone with this woman.
You know what, Janice? You're fired.
No. If we fire Janice, she can't fix the coffee machine. If she can't fix the coffee machine, there'll be no coffee. If there's no coffee, how can I stay awake? If I can't stay awake, I can't do my work. If I can't do my work, I'll be fired. If I'm fired, I will lose my house. I'll be homeless. If I'm homeless, I definitely won't be getting coffee then. So in the end, I'm just not getting coffee. Oh, we need Janice. Oh. Janice.
Karen?
What?
Is that coffee?
No, you know it's just stupid water. The coffee machine is out of order.
I know that's coffee, Karen. Give it to me.
Dana, just calm down.
Give me the coffee,
Now
Karen.
you stay away from me. Coffee! Guys, what are you doing? Wait a minute. What is that?
Guys, there's a Starbucks downstairs in this building.
Hey, it's been a while since we've talked. I guess time passes by quickly when you're having fun, right? That's good.
I'm always happy when you're happy. As for me, I can't say the same. Life hasn't been good to me lately. Oh, you have to go to sleep? That's okay. I'll be fine. Wait, you can stay for 5 more minutes? That's awesome. I mean, great. You know, I never see you around anymore. I guess it's because you don't have time for me anymore. This thought is a little dark, but I want you to know that we don't have forever. I don't want us to waste the time that we have together until we only have the last grain of sand in the top half of the hourglass. Because when it falls, everything disappears and we get filled with regret, guilt, and pain. Even if it is only 5 minutes, we should cherish the time that we have together, because when it's gone, it's gone. You have to go for real now, right? That's okay. I'll be fine. I hope you sleep well. I love you. To the moon and back.
Most people think that having good grades in middle school is what really matters, even though there's something far more important than that. Yes, school is important, but your whole life isn't just school. People think that they need to get all A's or they need to be all perfect just to have a good life. But your whole life doesn't depend on that. It depends on your happiness. I used to stress so much on homework and tests that when a test came, everything I knew in my brain would just go away. After just getting the test back, knowing I would fail. Just looking at that grade made me so upset. That's all I was thinking about for the rest of the day. I have it on most tests, and every time it happened, it just made me think that I wasn't even good enough anymore. And I started to realize that this is what's stopping me from being happy about other things in life, like my friends. So when my next test came, I studied, but I didn't hurt myself for this. All I know is that I tried my best and that I did what made me happy.
Look, I know I've screwed up. I've screwed up with my family, my friends, my grades, kind of everything, I guess. Look, I know people assume stuff about me. The other day, my little brother came home and he asked me about some mental health thing he learned in school, I guess. So I took a guess, and he laughed in my face and called me stupid. You know what? I'm tired of people assuming stuff about me. Just because I don't read as much doesn't mean I'm stupid. Just because I come home every day and take a break doesn't mean I'm lazy. And just because I don't have the grades I should doesn't mean I'm not trying. I work hard to make people proud. I just want people to see that I'm trying. Even though you may not see it, it's there. Me challenging myself. Me making sure I'm ready for that presentation. Me asking my teachers for extra credit, even though I know there probably is none. At least I'm trying, right? Or is that still not good enough?
You up for a game?
What are we playing?
Chess.
No.
That's great. What?
No, I don't want to play chess.
Okay. What would you like to play?
How about Battleship? How have I not hit any of the ships? The ocean's not that big.
Well, my opponent was in the kitchen. I enacted my master plan of standing slightly up and seeing his board. There's no stopping me. Not Battleship.
Clue?
You know what you did in the conservatory to Miss Scarlet with the candlestick. You make me sick.
No. It was Professor Plum in the dining room with the rope. I have all the evidence. Don't test me.
I can't deal with your lies, Mr. Green. You witch. Not Clue either.
Can't go wrong with Monopoly.
A lot can go wrong with Monopoly. I need Baltic Avenue. It's the last property in my set.
No, I need it. Make it 200K.
It's the cheapest property on the board. Are you mad?
I think my new red plastic Hilton trademark hotel will look beautiful on Baltic Avenue.
Not Monopoly. Not today.
Cards Against Humanity.
That's not very family friendly.
Okay, a few more.
Chess it is!
What?
I will be the last king of this board. I will be the face of death upon your last mortal breath.
What is happening?
Don't interrupt. Fry. King Oratorio.
What's up these names?
Don't interrupt. I'm doing my monologue.
Don't know what's happening.
It's a metaphor. Your kingdom will sing your eulogy. I'm not edgy. You're edgy. It's a metaphor, like analogy about how war just starts all over again, like a game of chess. It's really profound. It's also about like friendship. Yeah. About how like you just have a little look at the other side to see that you're fighting for the same thing. But I guess that's like all board games. Or maybe it's about how some friends really appreciate when you take time out of your day to deal with their interests, even if they have better things to do. But maybe that's just me.
I guess.
See, I told you you'd like chess.
Hey, Arthur. I said, hey, Arthur.
Everything is terrible, horrible, and I want to go to Australia.
Me too. I want to cuddle a koala.
Koalas are slowly going extinct due to their inability to escape forest fires.
Are you sad for some reason? I think you might be sad.
Oh, really? You think?
Hey, Stu. Hey, Arthur.
Hello.
Arthur's down in the dumps.
Really? I can cheer you up.
No. I'm gonna cheer him up.
No, I am.
No, I am.
No, I am.
No,
The stress from you two shouting at each other is shortening all of our lifespans.
What are you guys doing?
Trying to cheer up Arthur.
I hate everything.
Are you okay?
He will be.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Guys?
Aw, come on.
Stu, you need to think about what you say before you say it. Then don't say it at all.
Nice one.
Charlie, you need to go home. Give yourself a good long look in the mirror. Then give yourself a thumbs down.
Okay, Arthur. What will make you happy?
Going home, hiding away in my closet, eating 4 tubs of ice cream, and crying myself to sleep.
Wrong. This will.
Stu? So give him a heart attack.
People in the U.S. are more afraid of clowns than of global warming.
Guys, shouldn't we ask him what's wrong?
I have a better idea, Stu.
Are you guys just gonna ignore me?
Why, yes.
Slapstick.
What's that?
It's where we slap each other and it's funny.
Oh, okay.
Ow! You're not actually supposed to hit me.
Hey, it worked.
Stop hitting each other. Okay, come on, Arthur. Just tell us what's wrong. We're all friends here.
Not true.
What?
Yeah, Stu and I are brothers.
There's a difference.
You guys really aren't helping.
I have great friends.
Okay, Arthur. What will make you happy?
I wonder if he failed a test.
Or if he's missed an ice cream truck.
Or if he found out the tooth fairy isn't real. I mean, she totally is.
I wonder if he saw someone die.
Are his parents divorced?
Come on, dude, you can tell us.
Well, I was reading a book, and the dog died.
Oh my god! I
I am so done with you guys!
I think I won.
As if.
Well, my friends may be stupid, but they're still my friends.
Hi, my name is Holden Friedrich, and I am here to complain about my problems. But first, big disclaimer, there's nothing that bad going on in my life. I mean, all over the world, there are people whose lives have been torn apart by war, and their problems are trying to figure out how to survive. I think I can speak for most people I know, our problems aren't that bad. But they can seem like they are. So, Bo Burnham may have heard of him. He did a bit talking about how a Pringle can is too small. And he's right. It's a minuscule can. How am I supposed to get a Pringle out of there? It's the same thing with Dippin' Dots. They come in this tiny plastic container with half of it on top. The second I touch that thing, it's all pouring over the sides. I spent $6 on these Dippin' Dots. Now 5 of it's on the ground. Do you know what I can buy for $5? 5 things from the dollar store, assuming I have 2 quarters to pay tax and support our government. That's 2 problems down. The next one's a big one. Procrastination. I have a big problem with procrastination, but I've actually been trying to solve it. So, well, imagine if there's someone you could just blame everything on. Wouldn't that be great? I actually fiddled around with a concept like this. I called it Tim. But my friends didn't like it when I blamed everything on them. So we're back to square one. But I think you can see where I'm going with this. If we can find some new and creative solutions for the little problems and make my life better, then we can focus on the rest of you. There's one last pet peeve before I finish. I hate writing the end to monologues. It sucks.
What if I don't like ice cream? Your tactic would be completely useless, wouldn't it? I would gladly give up ice cream and then I never had to get this shot. I hate shots. I don't want anything to do with them. You know, you're acting like it's some sort of prize. Well, I see your strategy, and it is not going to work. I am not 5. As a matter of fact, I just turned 7 years old, and I do not think that this doctor's visit is a very good birthday present. You're basically asking me to let them stick a needle like 10 feet into my arm, and then afterwards, I get to have a spoonful of some flavored milk fat. Doesn't sound so great now, does it, Mom? I think I'll pass. You know, I don't understand why everyone expects me to be just like every other kid. I don't want any ice cream. And that is that. I mean, is it really so wrong for a kid not to want some ice cream every second of every day? I'm really just fine without it. Ouch! What are you crazy? That hurt! If I get an infection because of this, I'm suing. What? No, I don't think I'm overreacting. It really hurt. Can't you see this is important to me? I may not be perfect, but shouldn't you at least care about how I feel? That hurt. I'm hurt. I didn't ask for this.
You know what sucks? Caring about your body. You know what also sucks? Caring about your grades. And you know what sucks even more on top of all of that together? Is caring what other people think about you. And my question is why? Why are we even here? To be honest, middle school is just a waste of 3 years. Why can't the school system just be kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade? Like, it honestly would just be so much easier. Middle school is hectic. You have all the irrelevant drama, and then you have a drama class. And to be honest, our teacher's a little weird. I mean, he even spelled my name wrong in the playbill. Hi, Mr. Levy. And parents, when you pick up your kid from school and you ask them, so how was school today? And they answer, fine. It most likely wasn't fine. And when you ask them, so what happened at school today? And they answer, nothing. Something most likely happened. Honestly, anything that happens in middle school sucks.
Oh, I can't move those boxes. Oh, right. You meant boys. That's okay. I didn't really want to help anyway. I guess I'll just go talk to my friends.
I know the answer, I know it. Wait, but I knew the answer before him. And I got it right. Our team should have won. Oh, right. I guess girls aren't supposed to like math.
I have a great idea for how to make our bridge stronger. We could lean the two beams together, creating counterforce and equilibrium. Are you even listening to me? I get that you have an idea, but will you just listen to mine? No, it's not that. It's just that wouldn't really work. The bridge would collapse during the test. No, just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't build a good bridge.
I can be a team captain. I haven't been one yet, and all the boys have. What? Girls can be good at sports. Of course you picked the boys. I know you already picked the team captains, but maybe next time could you pick a girl? All the team captains this year have been boys. None of the girls have been team captains. Right. I guess girls aren't supposed to be good at sports. People always tell me to step back and let the boys do everything.
It's not okay. But we can't do anything about that.
We're just girls. I guess girls aren't supposed to be smart and like math.
I guess girls aren't supposed to lift boxes and move heavy objects. That's a job for boys.
I guess that's just the way life is.
But what if we could change that?
Everyone always says life isn't fair. I guess that's true. Everyone also says that girls have the same rights as boys. I've always believed that, but now I'm starting to wonder if that's just a plain lie.
Yeah, we are girls, but why can't we make a change? One thing that boys and girls have in common is that we all start out the same. But as we grow older, we are told lies. Lies that put us down, and lies that make us believe we aren't good enough. But we are.
But what if we could fix that? What if we could change the way people look at us?
What if we all work together? We could make a change.
No, that's not right.
Not again.
Hi. No. Hey. It's too casual. Try again. Julia, what are you doing?
It's not good enough.
What are you talking about? You look fine.
Fine. Just fine? Great. I need to start all over again.
Oh, here, let me help you.
It's okay. You've done enough.
Okay, so my mom told me to grab my math, my dad told me to grab my social studies, I need my Spanish and science. Wait, that's not everything. I really... Oh, God, I can't do anything right.
Here, Skylar, let me help you with that.
It's fine. I can do it myself.
Are you sure? It won't be too much trouble, and it looks like your hands
Kimia,
are...
I said I'm fine. Just leave me alone.
Hi, my name's George... Sorry, that's stupid. Let me try again. My name's... I literally just said that. I'm sorry. Let me try one more time. I'll get it, I promise. Jordan, I know who you are. What are you doing? First impressions matter. You don't need to impress everybody. Just be yourself. No, I need people to like me. Hi, I just... What's the point? Stop worrying about how you look. Just let people help you. You don't have to do it by yourself all the time. And it shouldn't matter what people think about you. You all just need to... Skylar, can you stop with the books for just 1 second, please?
Wait, I think I almost got it.
trying to do right now?
I want my makeup to be perfect.
Try again.
To do good in school.
You know that's not it. I just want people to like me. Are you sure?
I don't know.
Julia?
To have my makeup be perfect?
No. Try again.
I said to have my makeup be perfect.
One more time. Come on, think.
I want to be happy with who I am.
Good. Skylar? Jordan?
I guess I want,
Yes, Skylar?
I want people to see that I'm at least trying.
Good. Jordan? I want people to accept me. Okay. All of you stand on your boxes. Julia, what do you want?
To be happy with who I am.
And what are you going to do about that? Skylar, what do you want?
I want people to see that I'm at least trying.
And what are you going to do about that? Jordan? For people to accept me. And I'll be fine.
Hey, so I just want to say goodbye. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna do it now. Yeah, time to say. Goodbyes are really hard to say, aren't they? Feels like everybody hates them nowadays. I mean, I get why. Nobody likes change, and the biggest sign of change is saying goodbye to someone or something. Not to mention, there are a lot of TV shows and movies where the main character doesn't want to say goodbye, so they say see you later, or whatever. But I think goodbyes are important, and healthy. And sometimes it's nice to be able to say goodbye. Like, even if there were ups and downs and maybe things even ended badly, saying goodbye is like proof that you still said hello. And I feel like that's worth something. And they're not all bad either. Goodbyes are kind of like hellos to something new. Yeah. I'm rambling a bit though. It's funny, even though I'm ready to say, here I am trying to stretch out the second. After all, I'm never going to get to stand here or say these things ever again. I'd hate it even more if I never got closure, though, so. Goodbye.
was a very abrupt fade out. All right, before I say final bits, I forgot to thank one person, and that is Mr. Carl Calkins, who built our new rehearsal cubes, those cool, like, see-through kind of things, and it's... Where are you? Hi. This one's Father. So, thank you very much. And he also built our new freestanding door, which, you know, when you teach theater, you discover you want very weird things in life, and I've wanted that for years. So we now have a door that we can wheel on. Okay, so we have a tradition. First of all, did you like it? We have a tradition for Showcase, and that is to allow the 8th graders to step forward and take a bow as the 7th graders applaud them. And so, 8th graders, if you can go ahead and take your final bow, please. Ladies, no, 8th graders take a bow. Ladies and gentlemen, our 8th graders.